Good evening. As we did with Dubai, we decided to move the event in Abu Dhabi also by one day to Saturday. So that instead of 30th September, we'll have the event on 1st October. So I will see you in Abu Dhabi on the 1st of October. Those living in Abu Dhabi need not take the pain of traveling to Dubai. We will see you in Abu Dhabi on the 1st of October. Those who want to see me in Abu Dhabi may drop us an email at the address given below or contact us by the WhatsApp number that flashes below. My team will get in touch with you. Thank you. Good evening. It was decided to do an event in Dubai on the 23rd of September. It was a Friday. By popular demand, we have shifted this event to 24th September, the Saturday, so that it would be convenient for you people to attend. So I'll be in Dubai on the 24th of September at 6 p.m. Hope to see you in Dubai. Those desirous of participating in the Dubai event can contact us at the WhatsApp number given below or mail to the email ID given below. We will see you in Dubai. Kindly drop us an email or send a message on the WhatsApp number.
Hi everybody. Today the topic is going to be about how inflation is creating global unrest throughout the world. And I was reading this article in The Economist, which I thought I'd pick Anand's brain on, about how economy and politics are tied and society is all tied together. Basically, it all boils down to cost of money and how cost of money has repercussions far beyond than any other election or any other political or societal point of infliction. That money is the one which is the deepest running point of infliction in our society. What do you think, Anand?
It's true. The Russian Revolution and the French Revolution and the Second French Revolution in 1849 or 48 is all to do with money. And the Mississippi bubble was the forerunner was a warning of troubled times to come. And in England there was no revolution because she had two great ministers. Queen Elizabeth, she was ruling at that time. She had two
You're
great.
talking about the original Elizabeth.
The original Queen Elizabeth, the
Virgin
Virgin Queen.
Yeah.
And the Virgin Queen had two great ministers. One was her chancellor called Gresham, and it's called Gresham's Law. And there is another one whose another lord, whose two of his heirs became subsequently prime ministers of England. So these two people were keeping a very great check on money. So there is a Gresham's Law in currency, which talks about good money and bad money, and how bad money drives out good money. What does he mean is, when money becomes bad, people start to hoard what is considered as good money. So if inflation is rampant, people start to keep assets like gold. And for a short time, they thought crypto was gold and kept it. And the moment when the ruler realizes that there is a problem and tightens the supply of money, then you automatically see that the pendulum swings back. In the case of the French Revolution, the subsequent earlier 25 years, where the kings kept on borrowing to spend, they built themselves the Palace of Versailles and other things. And Mary Antoinette was reputedly to said, I was not there, nobody was there. When they said that people don't have food, she said they can eat cake. Because she was doing a play game where all of them would the nobles would dress themselves as perfect peasants, and she would milk the cow and all that.
She would mock them.
Yes. She was playing, and the people felt that they were being mocked. So this is an extreme form, and how England remains the only country which didn't have a revolution, and the United States also did not have a revolution, because the United States, from its inception till 1971, its currency was always pegged with gold. Even they would allow the banks to go bad, but gold was gold. Everything was gold standard. In between, some states tried tobacco and all that. But at the end of the day, gold was gold. And the northern part under Lincoln won because they had access, they went off the gold standard. Inflation was rampant. How they won the war was they cut off the export routes for the southern people to export cotton, and they ran out of money. That's how he won the war. Every war finally ends on who has better supply lines. Napoleon lost because the Rothschilds had decided to back the Allies
Correct.
with more money. So at the end of the day, World War II was decided by how much money each side could mobilize. The Americans were completely untouched by war, except Pearl Harbor.
Correct.
So they could print money, mobilize resources, and keep supplying the Allies with resources till they won. The Japanese and the Germans didn't have one place which was not affected by war, and they had lost control of all their petroleum resources. And why were Japanese interested in Southeast Asia is because they wanted to seize the oil assets.
Correct.
So war is again decided on this. So it's revolution or war. Finally, it will end with only economics.
So in this article, what he talks about, when we usually talk about inflation in TV and in news, we basically talk about general inflation, about price of houses, price of other commodities, petrol and all. But in an article, they're stressing on the fact that inflation has gone through the roof on the most basic thing of food inflation. That it's affected the poor, that most people like in our class, the upper classes, and even in the middle class have not seen it, upper middle class have not seen it as yet. But the poor and the lower middle class have been jammed with already very high inflation and food cost. And it's leading to severe unrest across the globe. There is no pocket in this world right now where you can say it's not affecting, inflation is not affecting. And they're saying this kind of stress on the world, unrest, is going to only spiral further in the next few years. What is your opinion on that?
Definitely it will, because I'll tell you why. How is India reacted? India is self-sufficient in food, thanks to the Green Revolution. We started off by saying we'll supply food to the world. We'll replace Russia. Okay? We had a bad monsoon. Wheat prices started climbing. And then we banned wheat. Now we have said we will ban wheat flour exports. We will stop exporting rava, which is also a version of wheat.
Correct.
And semolia, which is also an export. You are basically saying India will not supply wheat to the world.
True.
You want to hoard the wheat because you are nervous of what will happen to you. But you don't realize there's another two aspects. India doesn't make enough pulses. So we're bringing pulses from outside the world. Last 2 weeks, pulses have gone out of the roof. And if you are going to sit on wheat, others are going to sit on
Their commodity.
their vegetable oil, right?
Correct.
Because of the war, sunflower oil is in short supply. Palm oil went through the roof till Indonesia eased off. But Indonesia can retaliate with palm oil. So our government, Indian government, is talking of a wheat for oil supply. But if the price of oil goes up too much, Indonesians would rather take cash.
Correct.
So there is definitely a problem in the sense that large areas which were cultivable will not be able to, farmers will not be able to cultivate and export over 4 years. Even if the Russian-Ukraine war stops today,
Correct.
it will take 5 years for wheat supply for Ukraine and Russia to become normal. Because you have to demine the fields, you have to redo it, you have to restart the whole thing.
Repopulate people. People have to come back.
Yes.
And
But-
equipment which has been destroyed has to be reinvested.
So everything has a problem. So I don't see this happening. And then you have extreme climates.
Correct.
Like sitting in Madras, I have had extreme climates. I have seen rain in seasons where there is no rain. China is having drought. Pakistan is having
Floods.
huge floods,
Yes. Biblical floods. Yeah.
biblical floods. All this is also, climate change is real. Climate change is also affecting our food supply. It doesn't affect the rich world in the sense the bottommost portion is affected there
Yes.
because they are not able to buy. It affects our country, it affects all people. if it affects the poor. It doesn't affect you and me. It does not affect our living class. But it definitely affects the poor and the lower middle class. They will need more ration support. And this is bad news.
So,
And this could lead, in my fear, to the rise of the far right again.
that seems to be happening across the globe. Actually, we see it where far right was pushed away to a corner of the room, where they were pretty much extinguished in society. They've always been the background, stirring noise. But now people seem so hopeless with the liberal economy and the liberal way of thinking. They feel that has to be changed, and they feel that far right seems to be better than liberal economy.
I am very happy that Macron has won, and I'm very happy that the Republicans have shot themselves in their foot. But that is only for this election. Come 2024, if things don't start to get better, Biden is going to have a tough time.
Anyway, so this kind of gives you a snapshot of what that article was talking about and how inflation is related to global politics and geopolitics. I hope you guys found this interesting.
Thank you for watching, Biraj. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification. If you do not turn on the bell notification, you will not be notified whenever we put out a video. Once again, I thank you for supporting Biraj. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to brichienglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.